Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today on this wonderful sunny day. So we have been talking about the fact that we've been here 175 weeks and that the persistence has gotten us very far. We've done a lot of really important work. And that's very important, but as always, it's also important to look forward. Today is September 31st, is that correct? It is October 1. Oh, that's even better. Today is the first day of October. We are officially almost exactly a month from municipal elections. Elections that are incredibly impactful to the communities that we live in, to many of the issues that we have talked about and fought for, but that are have very low voter turnouts. So today, I want to talk about how much political power each of us has at the municipal level, because I think it is very worth remembering when discussing how we want to make change in this world, and how to push for the things we believe in, and make sure that they're not just left on this corner, but they are put into policy. This is from a I will be referring to a CT Examiner article from November 3rd, 2021. From 5% in Hartford to 61% in Guilford. Voter turnout by the numbers. In this, they looked at a bunch of elections, recent municipal elections, and the results of such. Not every Connecticut town submitted elections, as they say, but so far, statewide voter turnout at that point was around 30%. A typical presidential election gets about 80% typically in Connecticut. That means at the basic average of a municipal election, your vote is worth almost twice as much in a municipal than a presidential election. And that's only the average, because when we look into it more, we see things like, in Guilford, 61% turned out. That's a lot of people. That's a good portion of the town. But then you have towns like Hartford, which had a 5% voter turnout in 2021. Out of 59,637 out of 62,413 eligible voters, only 2,877 cast their ballots to help decide who was going to run their city. And that might be a really low number percentage-wise, but that's still a lot of people, right? Changing an election as 62,000 is a lot. So how about we look at Scotland, Connecticut? Scotland, Connecticut had a 17% voter turnout in 2021. They have 1,200 eligible voters in their town. If you got 4 of your friends together and went to vote, you could change the results by an entire percentage alone. This is if you live in towns like this, you can make incredible difference through very basic organization, through spreading the word, through getting one person who doesn't usually vote to vote. Our towns are incredibly important, and at best, we are hitting 60% compared to 80 presidential. But usually we're hitting around 30%. That means most of our neighbors are not voting. Most people in our town are not making their voices heard. We need to remember that this isn't just about making our voices heard, but it's about how loud we can make them. And when we want to look at ways to make real change in this country, municipal elections really are the best place to start. They're a place where people who can make real change are running, but there isn't the same organizational efforts. Canvassing for one day, getting 5 of your friends, donating once to a campaign can change things in huge ways. This is how you remind yourself of the political power you have, of the power we each have to share the things we love about the world, and to fight for them, and to support them. So I encourage you, this municipal election and for every future one, not to just remember that this is important because a lot of other people aren't voting, but that it's important because when a lot of other people aren't voting, that makes our voices even more important to be heard. Thank you so much, and I hope you all vote on, I don't remember, on Election Day this year, November 7th.